All right, here's another look at what was moving through Bowie earlier this evening. You can see some rotation along Highway 59. This was sent to us from James Tyler Birch. Don't forget to send us your photos and videos of hail and storms if you can do so safely.
Ominous look at the Cleburne supercell. This was taken by Stephen Vick at 6:52. At that point in time, we did have a tornado warning in effect there, and there certainly was some damage, especially to the southwest of Cleburne. We'll show you that on radar momentarily. Not sure if that was straight line wind damage or perhaps a tornado touchdown. So let's talk about what's going on right now. Things are very quiet from the Dallas-Fort Worth area and points north. We still could see a few isolated showers, maybe a rumble or two of thunder develop overnight tonight. They will not carry with them a severe weather threat. The big supercells are still lurking off to our south here. We've got two of them. We'll zoom into this one here, which has prompted a warning in far southern portions of our area. That's Coolidge here. There's Mejia off to the east of there, and you can clearly see the hail core with this one, and this could still be damaging hail. Look up at the scale there where you're seeing those dark blue colors with the pink colors. We're talking about likely ping pong sized hail, maybe up to golf ball sized hail with this one. The hail core itself is literally crossing over Highway 84 here on the west side of Mejia and dipping just to the southwest of Coolidge, and that'll continue mainly moving off to the south and east. So you could get some damaging hail towards the Mejia area. And another severe storm, clearly you can see the hail core with this one as well on the south side of Laguna Park. Very well pronounced hail core, up to golf ball sized hail with that one as well, and that has a warning attached to it. And in addition to the large hail, could see some wind gusts in the 60 to 65 mile per hour range with both of those storms. Now we take you back in time, 4:45 to 5:45 this afternoon. Watch on the very north side of Mineral Wells here as that tornado develops. It crosses over 281 and then it dips southeastward, crossing the Palo Pinto Parker County line as it heads in the general direction of Cool. That we are almost 100% sure was a tornado. The National Weather Service will get out and survey it tomorrow. Based on some of the damage that I saw, including a few well-built homes that had the top floor completely ripped off, wouldn't be surprised at all if that turns out to be an EF2 tornado there. Meantime, we had another very menacing storm that we tracked very closely as it moved down here through Johnson County. Look at that on the southwest side of Cleburne, down towards Rio Vista, on the east side of Rio Vista. That was either maybe a couple of brief tornado touchdowns or some very strong winds, some what we call rear flank downdraft winds that could have caused that wind damage there. Current temperatures right now generally in the upper 60s to low to mid 70s, 76 DFW, 69 Gainesville, 72 Hillsborough, and 70 at this hour in Mineral Wells. So Futurecast, once again, we're going to continue to see that severe weather threat for another hour or two in our far southern counties as those hail-producing storms continue moving to the south. We could get a few showers that redevelop overnight tonight. No need to worry about that. They will not cause any threat of severe weather in the cooler air, the cooler, more stable air. Early tomorrow morning, perhaps a few rumbles of thunder. We're going to have another disturbance approaching central Texas, and our southern counties will be more in line for a little better chance of a shower or thunderstorm on Wednesday. The rain chance will be slight, probably only 20% from Dallas and Fort Worth to the north, but higher than that to our south and southeast. Again, really not anticipating any severe weather with this. I think the storms that do produce the borderline, let's say quarter-sized hail, will be more down towards central Texas as we head through tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be in the more cooler, stable side of things here in North Texas with those northeasterly winds. And then as we head into Thursday, here comes another round of showers and a few thunderstorms once again. I really don't see a severe weather threat with the showers and thunderstorms coming our way, especially Thursday morning into the afternoon hours. I think we may catch a break as we head into Thursday night before the rain chances ramp right back up again. So your day planner will see overnight low temperatures dropping down to around 59, 60 degrees. North winds much cooler tomorrow. I think high temperatures only making it up to about 70, 71 degrees with a slight chance of showers. A little better chance of rain to our south and southeast. Thursday, scattered showers and a few storms. High temperatures only go up to 68. And we continue to go down. Look at Friday, a 90% chance of rain. No severe weather there. That is just cool, stable air. High of 60 degrees. Clouds give way to partly sunny conditions. That's the good news. The weather turns much better this weekend. Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 70, 77 degrees on Sunday. And Monday and Tuesday, we'll see temperatures back above 80 degrees.
You can find live radar on the Fox 4 weather app. Dan, thank you. And on days like today, you want to have the WAP because it also gives you information on watches and warnings that have been issued, like tornado watches and warnings. Plus, you can watch live newscasts on the WAP if you, for instance, lose power. Scan the QR code on your screen. The WAP is free to download.